So those are what you don't want. Any pattern you get hit with a scythe, any pattern where he goes way too high, just scratch those off immediately. Looks like a good one. It might be red here, but we'll go with it.
Next time, it won't be so easy.
Could be red donuts. Yep, 0.3 on the red side. Gotta watch your drops. This guy doesn't drop a knife. Okay, we're good. It's a very rare occasion where he does drop a knife. You're kind of hosed because you just keep walking and you gotta walk right into it. These guys, he gave me a good pattern. Okay. Actually a really fast golden screen. These guys have attacks based off proximity. If you're too close to them, they're gonna punch you. Wyvern fight. Gonna be a little on the green side. That was more than before. Life's a little high though. Stage 2 is pretty much the blender because you never know what you're gonna get here. First screen is pretty easy, but then you get RNG elements for pretty much the rest of the stage. That includes the boss. So the RNG here, the zombie spawns. You don't want them to spawn too many times. You get these peeping eyes that kind of complicate that. Most of the time, the peeping eyes aren't actually a problem. Sometimes, just like now actually, they kind of just get in your way. Complicate things along the way. You still have to deal with the zombies in this hallway too. All in all, that was a decent second hallway. First one sucked quite a bit. So walking into the boss, I'm gonna get at least 15 hearts. Save Maria here. The character we do most of the run with. This guy can go crazy. pop this. I should be able to kill him with this. Okay. I was a little scary for a second. But I think this may be another gold split. The fight was actually incredibly fast. Dude, look how much time I have to save there. It's ridiculous. That's how much time that boss eats up. So now the real run gets started. Switch to Maria. Start going a lot faster. Have you ever seen Rondo of Blood? This is the remake of Rondo of Blood, and Maria is just as good in this version. So the version of Symphony of the Night that's on this game, they nerfed Maria pretty hard. And they've actually been routing like an all bosses run for Soten with her on this version. And it's proving to be quite the challenge. Since you can't just cast a spell and become invincible. One, two. Lost a couple seconds on that. Yeah, I believe the original Rondo has some Richter only runners. But Maria is just so much better. Like, her movement, her attacks, everything. Unless you're doing a character-locked run, you really just want to switch to her. Like, it's just a detriment if you don't. I eventually want to do some Richter-only runs in this game. It's gonna be a challenge for sure. It's gonna be pretty far off, I think. That run is definitely not on my top list of things I want to learn. Take the boost off this guy. Try not to miss a dragon. Carry over 5 hearts. Got some good RNG. It's a pretty good boss fight. Okay, so now we've got at least one dragon for Dogather. double hits. Really, really important. See, that's what happens if you don't hit that guy. Put that guy in the hit stun. Can't jump at you. Not the best fight in the world. Still pretty good though. At least enough to gain almost 11 seconds there. Now the time meter comes. You know, the crazy thing is, Dullahan has this RNG on him. He could eat up a lot of time, but I've really been worrying about the boss rush a little bit more. I choked up the boss rush pretty bad last run. And I want to get it right this time. Time for that. Smooth sailing. Hopefully I get good RNG in here. Okay, one spawn. Second one's coming. Okay, it's behind me. I hear it. Alright. We go with this idiot again. It wasn't too bad. So the most optimal pattern is you want him to stab the ground and do that ice attack twice in a row. Still a gold split, but yeah, so when he does that ice attack, he raises up his hitbox and there's a very small window for Maria to roll under him. And if you do that, he just backs into his own attack. It doesn't damage him, but it allows you an opportunity to get more damage on him. If he goes for the quick stab, that means he's going to do a Michael Jordan jump. Missed that guy. Still going for double dragon here. going on with this? Oh, it's not rip. Just cost a couple seconds. Ideally, you don't take any damage on death anyway. Did waste a few seconds there. So my time save isn't going to be as big as it could. Still need to drop the double hit here. I want to place the Guardian Knuckle like half a second after he comes down. Alright, so that was a good fight. Wasn't totally optimal, but it's fine. I may lose some time here, actually. Lost 1 second from that. Probably could have been ahead by like 50 or something. Oh well. Still green. So you want to get at least 36 or 34 hearts minimum you can come in here with. That's how that fight should have gone last time. That was sweet. The quick cycle mummy again. Alright. Good boss rush here. So you want to get at least 50 hearts. The way Shaft comes out, you just press triangle. Go on autopilot. Takes him out nice and clean. Yeah, Shinron. Only adds to it where Shaft has those crystals. It kind of... If they were orange, it'd be kind of like Dragon Balls, I guess. Like green Dragon Balls. And this bridge, we have to go over it twice in the run. It's something that can definitely kill the run. So we seem to be in the clear here. So there's an enemy that can spawn there. Usually you get some giant bats. They're not a problem normally. Sometimes you get sword bat, and sometimes you get sword bat in the wrong spot. So if you meet sword bat, when you get to that drawbridge, it's over. Like there's nothing you can do to avoid them. You're just dead. Don't have enough time to go for that new strat. It saves like maybe a second or something like that. Then I'm just going for the tried and true, hit him with the Guardian Fist and keep rolling. just gonna get that because I've been messing this fight up lately. Yep. And I realized where I was messing this fight up. It was actually I was standing in the wrong visual cue. She's still gonna go. That was just barely a 2-cycle. I messed up the first half of that. Alright. Haven't been to the back half of the run in quite some time. So, we're gonna see how this goes. So we go to Dracula stage. Don't fight him just yet. So, just gonna backtrack through the other path of the game. This is where the difficulty really starts to ramp up. The stages are a lot harder. Johnny and Knuckles wasn't coming out there. I don't know what happened. I think I just didn't press up. So can't take too much damage for the climb. Climbing this stage can be brutal. Right. It's the one thing I worry about. Through here. Now, Minotaur is still a very dangerous boss. Just gonna go for it though. I don't like fighting him at half health. Let's do Tech 2. Get him auto-correct. Time loss and the time gain still balanced out to about a second. Always hit that guy like maybe a frame too late. Or too early, rather. Frame too early. He's not like fully formed. But this stage, I gotta be really careful on. There's a lot of stage hazards, and they do a lot of damage, as does pretty much everything else in this game to Maria. Then I gotta get underneath this bone dragon. Luckily, I have like enough health to get a couple goes at that. Alright, we got enough dragons to actually cheese her out. Once you get 20, you're pretty much in there. She only takes 4 hits from a dragon. Way to do it. Whew. Okay, man. Final stage. And actually the hardest stage in the game too. Stage sucks, dude. So, I don't believe in a run until after it gets past this stage. We're in there. Stage is so hard, man. Lose some time. Didn't get the lineup right away. funny. Like, the stage is so hard, but the boss with Maria is just a joke. Alright, last save and quit of the run. Just gotta advance back up to level 7. Pray for no sword bat. Then we might just be good. So we have to do level 7 twice. The reasoning for that, the first time through we fight a different boss. We fight Succubus. But now I'm gonna go save Annette. It's the last person you can rescue. Once we save her, the boss changes. So, we have to destroy those 2 pillars. You can't destroy those 2 pillars unless you save the other 2 people. Drop the floor. Save her. And now just finish out the stage like normal. Full health, so don't have too much to worry about. Stupid. Okay, so I'm actually going to take that again. Because Ghost of Shaft, you can cheese him in this version. Can't get any loops on him. So they specifically designed him so you would not be able to do that. The room's a little bit bigger, and even like his behavior. So you can see like he goes a little bit higher. You hit him. Only time you can really like some good damage on him is when he's summoning his bats. You also got Wyvern and Behemoth in here. They both do massive damage. Alright, so now we're gonna finish this one out. Only gained a second off that. That's had a pretty sloppy stage, to be honest. Now we're actually gonna fight Dracula. Gonna lose some time here first. So you can get a legendary 2-cycle Dracula, but you have to be like
Enough of this.
really far on point actually.
Give me
Sweet. Oh, it's not GG yet, so remember all bosses gotta fight Dracula 3.
to think that I must resort to such power.
But he went to the right side, so
What?
I'm gonna be skipping some phases.
What?
So gonna be GG here in a second. Here we go.
Not this time.
Actually gained some time here too. All right. Yeah.
Completely impossible. Beaten by a little girl?
Didn't you know? Good always wins.
Child, it's power that always wins. Good and evil are only words, illusions created by the powerful.
I don't know what you mean, but I know you hurt a lot of people. No matter what you say, that's wrong.
So, even as the world decays, innocence endures in eyes like yours. Fascinating.
WB 403N. Thanks for the follow. So that was a pretty good run. Just took 1minute and 30 seconds off world record. I still have some time left in the tank too. Let's see, I'm going to compare this to, let's see, best segments. Like, I clearly still have a lot of time to save. Like, I missed 4 seconds, 4.5 seconds on Wyvern. Biggest time save. Biggest time save is death. Stage 6, or stage 5 and stage 6. Actually don't have that much time to save on Elahan anymore. And for stage 7 the first time, there's a little bit of time I have to save. You can get a quick cycle on Succubus, but you have to like hit her like from the middle of the room. It's like a weird thing it's a weird setup you have to do with a Guardian Knuckle. You can do it with a bird sub weapon, but you kind of have to mash and then get that I don't even know if it's a glitch or if that's just how the game works, but you can fire a bird or you can fire a sub weapon and then fire like another one right after. I think you have to do it in a couple frames. So that would save like, I think that saves like maybe 6 or 7 seconds. Possibly more. Probably more actually, because so you hit her, take her down to about half health, and then she puts on that bat shield, floats to the other side of the room. and then waits a few seconds before she actually like exposes herself again. But with a quick cycle, you get her to under half health, and then she does a different formation with her bats. You can just slide under and just hit her right away. That's something to practice. Stage 3, on the back half, that was a pretty slow one too. That's pretty slow. Stage 4 is kind of slow as well. I think my PB actually died there, so that's where a lot of that time came from. Stage 5, that went okay, I'd say. I lost a few seconds to the boss, and a few seconds on the stage. The first screen was okay. It was mostly the second screen. Back half, stage 7 was a little sloppy too. You can clean that up a lot. So definitely got some work to do before I can get another PB in this game. I want to say that sub 37 is possible. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna say that. Like sub 37 is possible. Just gotta hit all the big time saves. Actually, probably just hitting that death time save. Considering that fight was just a dumpster fire, that's like about half of it right there. So, what I'm gonna do now is switch over to some Kid Dracula.